And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the semifinals. The semifinals of the PiGosaur Monday number 14. It's been pretty intense and relatively fast broadcast so far, and we'll see how this semifinals turns out. Again, we've had a crazy episode already as Trigger has fallen, and now we are jumping into our next PvP. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of ley lines, we have the red Protoss player from South Korea representing Weibo Gaming. It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player, the young up-and-comer himself representing Team Little Fairy. It is Shameless. And if you are in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim this series. Best of luck in the chat. Get your gamba going, papi. Get your gamba going while you can as we settle in. So far, so good. As we have seen Shameless already take some risks and take some chances here against Trigger at least. We'll see how he does approach herO though. So we have our initial probe scouts. Shameless setting up on the high ground, so is herO. Both players opening up double gas. We should be seeing a 2-gate setup here. There we go, 2 gateways for herO, 2 gateways for Shameless. Shameless, this time he does not risk going for a faster expansion. Not this time. When it makes sense on ley lines, the map is much smaller. You are more vulnerable to aggression. Shameless, he moves out with the probe, and it looks like he will be hiding his first pylon, or I should say his second pylon is going to be hidden. Now, this location does not look like a prime proxy robo. It looks like just a hidden pylon, potentially a proxy Stargate, as the pylon is going to be thrown down. And again, the proxy is a little bit further out. It is in the center of the map. The probe sticks around. This tells us that Shameless does want to commit here. What's it going to be? Robo or Stargate? What are we going for? As Cybercore is just about to finish. Of course, here he scouts. He confirms that the pylon is missing. And there it is. Robo. One base all in. Oh boy. Let's go. It's going to be a one base all in here from Shameless. Proxy Robo. Extra gateways behind this momentarily. herO, he is somewhat aware that something is wrong. He does know that the pylon is not where it should be. The pylon is missing. The pylon is somewhere else. Is it fake or is it real? It's up to herO to find out. It's going to be up to herO as he fans out with his probes. herO, he will be expanding back at home. Ooh, so 2-gate opener into expansion. This is ideal for Shameless. This is going to be ideal. As Immortal production has already begun. And herO is still in the dark, just now moving out with the hallucination. And he will soon confirm that the tech is missing and that it isn't all in. Doesn't know for certain yet. But that's a threat and a shade. They do threaten herO, pulling back. Hallucination dives in, and now he knows. Now he knows. He sees no expansion. No expansion. He does confirm the third gateway. He knows proxy robo. So herO is fully aware of what's going on. Back it up when he's shield battery. Shield battery, the first one is almost done. We have a robo being thrown down reactively here for herO, but it is a later robo from the defensive proto player. From the defending player. Shield battery in the main. Shameless poking in. Oh! herO's in position. Nice force field. Oh no, the force field! He locks down Shameless. 1-2 stalkers go down. Brutal pickups. Ay. Not like this. And already herO momentum is on his side. Every stalker counts this early on. Every unit counts. So a brutal start for Shameless. Does threaten the main. Going for the warp in. Does he have a force field available? Not quite. And Shameless is going to be forced out. Oh, the prism goes down as, oh my god, there's no way out of this. It's a one-way trip for this army. Force fields, they lock down the Immortal. There is no escape. The Immortal falls as well. The recall is too late. And herO, he holds. He shuts down the army. He shuts down the all-in. GG gets called, and herO takes game number 1. GG. herO does take a lead in the series, and we'll see if he can continue that trend, if he can extend that lead and take it 2-0. We'll see if Shameless can bounce back. Again, it was just really unfortunate that Shameless got caught the way that he did. Very nice unit control at a herO. The force fields were on point, both outside of the natural and in the main as well, locking down the army, locking down the stalkers, locking down the prism, the immortal. Very impressive defense there. Very impressive control out of herO. And with that, that'll take us into game number 2. And again, the pressure is on Shameless. Pressure is on. Just make sure we have everyone involved. Likewise, it looks like we have some updates here, and yeah, so we have confirmation. We have purely Protoss left in the tournament. We have a herO, Shameless, Geralt just took down Percival 2-1, so we have Geralt, Max, and Hupsaya. Oh boy, the PvPs are upon us. Well, let's go. Let us go as we are getting into our next game. We're loading into game number 2. It's going to be on Amygdala. Here we go. And also we have confirmation that Max versus Hupsaya is currently mid-series, which means, again, especially if this game is short, we will most likely be able to catch the upper semis as well. We'll be able to catch it. And here we go. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, leading the series 1-0. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Blue Protoss player representing Team Little Fairy. Down in the series, we'll see if we bounce back. It is Shameless. Here we go. Going to be settling in. So far, so good. Gateways are being set up. We're going to be loading into a much larger map. Welcome, one and all, to Amygdala. Again, a much larger map in the map pool. We saw the last time Shameless did spawn into this map, he did open up with an earlier Nexus. Does he do the same here? Probe scout across the map. 2 gas. Okay, it does take a second gas geyser, so it looks like 2 gate opening. The spray. The GG gets thrown down. A double gate opener here out of Shameless. Meanwhile, herO, he's the one taking chances. herO, he goes for a gateway into Cybercore into expansion. Now, this is not as greedy as Shameless's opener. As a reminder, Shameless against Trigger, Shameless did open up gate expand. Here, herO's opening up gate cyber expand. So this is still economic by herO, but it is safer than what Shameless went for last time. So herO's opening up economically. Meanwhile, Shameless opens up 2 gates, which means the roles have been reversed. Similar to the... Well, in a way, the roles have been reversed. Basically, herO is being greedy, being economic, and Shameless has the option to respond with an all-in. I mean, last game he all-in, that is true, but this is a little bit different. We can try to respond with extra gateways and a proxy. Shameless, he gets eyes on the Nexus timing, he is aware. Oh, and there it is. He's proxying, he's all in. So Shameless, he responds to the greed of herO with a 1-base all-in. Now again, this is more of a response than last game, which is where Shameless did initiate, going for the all-in himself. So this is going to hit a little bit later from the side of Shameless, but all-in nonetheless. Stalkers are moving out, Adepts as well. herO, he does open up Robo, very safe opener here by herO. Unlike the previous game, much faster Robo. Proxy Robo out of Shameless. The Robos are quite comparable to each other when it comes to their timings. I do favor herO here. I do favor him initially. But Shameless has potential. Does have potential. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, my chica in the chat? Good to see you. How the game's going? A lot of PvPs. A lot of PvPs here in PiGosaur Monday. All the Protoss. But here we go. Shameless, the gateways are about to finish up the Robo as well. herO, he does move out with the hallucination. He scouts, he confirms, he gets eyes on the proxy, he sees everything, and now herO knows. Now herO knows what's going on. Shield battery is done. Immortal's on the way. And so far, herO responding well. Immortal's being chronoed as we speak. herO, he shoots first. Zones away the army, buying time. And again, the longer this goes on, the better it is for herO. As herO, he's mining from that natural base. He's up in economy, up in mining. Shameless still waiting for that first Immortal. And again, as the first Immortal arrives for Shameless, herO has his own as well. A lot of this is going to come down to the force fields. Oh, Shameless shoots first. herO, he pulls away. And FSA a denied entry into the main. Shameless, he rotates over towards the natural. Getting on top of the Nexus. Nice force fields, locking down the Adepts. Yeah, the Adepts are locked down. Shield batteries within range. herO not losing anything. And herO, he defends. So far, he forces Shameless back. herO, he's holding. War Prism has arrived. Now herO, he can, of course, control. He can micro. He can juggle his units. Likewise, so can Shameless. Second shield battery is done. Once again, nice force fields. This time, Shameless, he can save his units. Juggles back. So does herO. Shameless does have a bit of a larger gateway army. And he's trying to break through. Takes down a Stalker. But there's another shield battery behind this. So many shield batteries here for herO. And he's holding. He holds. He shuts down the gateway army. He shuts down the Adepts. Forces back Shameless. The Immortal does live. And I believe we have a second Immortal arriving. Second Immortal has arrived. But the same can be said of herO. And again, this entire time, herO, he's just mining more. He has the natural base half saturated. He is just out mining, out producing. And Shameless, he's running out of steam. Threatens a shade. Shameless dropping into the main. Oh! He at least threatens to drop. herO, he keeps up. Oh, the juke, the distraction. Nicely done, but despite that, herO, he responds in time. Nice force fields out of herO, locks down the army, takes down the Adepts, and Shameless, he's just running out of units. He's down to 2 Immortals, a handful of units remaining. Is trying to save them, but herO, he's holding. He's holding, he shuts this down, takes down the Immortals. GG, well played, good luck, it's called. And herO, he will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. GG, well played, herO. He will claim the series. But a shout out to Shameless, because even though he goes down here in the semifinals, he did so well making it this far in the tournament. He took down Trigger in a best of 3. Trigger, he is known for his PvP. He is renowned for it. But alas, Shameless did bring him down, so very impressive. And Shameless, again, he may have fallen to herO, but herO is literally the best Protoss player in South Korea. He's one of the best Protoss players in the world. He's top 2 with max packs. So once again, there's no shame in going down to herO. GG. GG, well played. herO does make it to those grand finals. And the question becomes, who is going to be his opponent? Who is up next? As we are trying to find out. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look back at yourselves.